the heck? Hello? Okay, there we go. So apparently that works now. Okay, so my mic isn't working, which is unfortunate, but that's alright. We can always just use the headphone mic. It's just as good. But this will be a... Oh, I think I did that wrong. Yeah. So this is going to be a mission. Holy crap, let me turn that off. Hold on. So, you see this docking port? We are going to dock this Dragon capsule to something else, and then we're going to launch it somewhere. I haven't decided yet. Wherever I want to. Your comment down below. Tell me where you want us to land. Cause I'll launch this rocket wherever y'all want me to. I don't really have a preference. Alright. Launch in 3, 2, 1. Holy crap. That's very loud. 3, 2, 1. Not cheap. Wait. That's very loud. 3, 2, 1. Not cheap. Okay, so we're gonna start pitching. Wait. That's very loud. And we're turning so we can actually go to where we want instead of just going straight up. We want to get into an orbit. And there you go. I fixed the camera for y'all. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. We are turning. We're about to get into orbit. We're waiting for this large fuel tank here to run out. But I'm actually gonna detach now because we actually have to land this fuel tank. Believe it or not. Hello? There we go. So we ignited the second stage engine, which this is the second stage. It's going to launch this into orbit. And then once we are in orbit around the Earth, we will be able to transfer to wherever we want to go. So drop your comment down below on where you think we should go. We can go to Mars. We can go to Jupiter. We can go to Venus. We can go to anywhere, any planet. We can go to Saturn. I mean, we can't land on Saturn. The only planets we can land on are Mercury, Venus, Mars, Pluto. That's not even a planet. But I think what we're actually going to do is land on the moon real quick. Just as a warm-up, you know what I mean? Okay, so now we are in orbit. So we're going to land this stage of the rocket. So we're going to turn this. We're going to get ready to land this thing. So we're just going to drop it back into Earth. Then we're going to turn on the big engine. Or the small engine, I mean. We're going to slow down so we don't blow up. And we want to get rid of all this side velocity, because if we have a lot of side velocity, then we're going to fall and die. Which I don't think I wanted to fall and die. So I don't know about y'all, but that's not really my thing. So we're gonna turn more. I had a smoothie not too long ago. It was very good. I got it from Smoothie King. 10 out of 10 smoothie. Then we have a heat shield so we can actually re-enter the atmosphere without burning up. Which is great. You definitely need that or else you go kaboom. So. And again, I don't know about y'all, but I don't really want to go kaboom. Well, that's not good. because we just ran out of fuel. That's really not good, matter of fact. Oh no. Yeah, we're going to crash this. That's alright though, it doesn't really matter. We might not crash this. We actually might be able to clutch this. It's because we ran out of fuel. I forgot to refuel. So we have to use our launch engines, which are not the best for landing, but we're gonna try to make it work. Okay, we've burnt off a lot of the side velocity, which is really good. So we're gonna turn more. We're gonna deploy the landing legs. Alright, now we're gonna do our landing burn. You're burning to land now. You're not burning anymore to cut off side. Oh shoot! Oh no 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 no! Ah! Oh, that was not a good landing. Oh no! Oh no! We're gonna have to clutch up right here. We slowed down barely enough not to blow up right there. It's really hard because, like I said, it's not good to land with. To land with your launch engines because they're not precise enough. Because you need to be very precise when you're landing a massive, super heavy booster. And these are not very heavy. They're very volatile boosters. Alright, we're just going to go for it. Touchdown. Don't tip over, don't tip over, don't tip over, don't tip over. Alright. Let's revert 30 seconds. So we don't slam into the earth. And let me make sure I don't have any cheats on, because I would not want to be a cheater. There you go. All cheats are off. Except for the building cheats, because you need building cheats in this game, or else you can't build super cool rockets. Super cool, realistic rockets like this. Okay, landing burn. Burning to land. Okay, now let's cut the throttle by a lot. And then we're coming in for a landing. This looks like it's going to be a really good landing. Alright, we're going to start boosting more. Yeah, that's perfect. This is a perfect landing burn. That was perfect. See, this is what I'm talking about when I say a good landing. Boom. Gentle. Perfect. Alright. Now let's go back to our other rocket. So this is our rocket. Where do y'all want to go? Where do you want to see me go, guys? Anywhere. Drop your thing in the comments. Drop wherever you want me to go into the comments. We can go to Venus. We can go to Mars. We can go to Mercury. Preferably Venus or Mars. Pick Venus or Mars. Where do you want me to go? Venus or Mars? Venus or Mars? Venus or Mars? Come on, drop it in the comments. Alright. Looks like I'm gonna go to Venus. Venus is one of my favorite places to go to because it's so hard to go to. Because what happens at Venus is the atmosphere is so thick that it heats up and it gets extremely, extremely, extremely hot there. So Venus is actually like hotter. It's hotter than Mercury, even though Mercury is way closer to the sun. It's because it has a super thick atmosphere, which causes it to trap heat and create a severe greenhouse effect. Okay, so we have time warp to our transfer orbit. So now we're going to turn and burn to Venus. See, this burn will not take very long because these engines we have here are extremely, extremely powerful. Venus, hola, hello. Make sure you like and subscribe, Antonio. How are you doing today? Okay, so we ran out of fuel like right after our burn, but we still have an encounter with Venus, so that's perfect. So I'm going to stage. Now we have this landing stage that we can use. So I'm going to deploy our solar panels so we can preserve. Hello. Yeah. Hi. Hello, Antonio. But yeah, so we have these solar panels for us to get power while we're heading over to Venus. So I'm gonna go ahead and time warp to where we're going to go to Venus. Oh, 4 people in the chat. Wow. Hello, guys. Oh, no, it looks like we actually missed our transfer. That's alright. Yeah, hello, everybody. Make sure you all like and subscribe to see more Spaceflight Simulator videos. So we're going to burn so we can actually get back into our encounter with Venus, because we don't want to miss Venus, because unfortunately I did that. What's up, Rita? Rita Andrea, or sorry if I didn't say that right. Make sure y'all like and subscribe so you can see more of our streams and you get notified whenever we do a stream. There we go. We have an encounter. There we go. Okay. Perfect. We're going to time warp to our encounter because it looks like we're going to have to do one more loop-de-loop around the solar system. Which in real life this will take years, but we're not in real life. So as you can see, we are getting close to Venus. This is Venus, and that is us. So we are going to turn. Well, I actually have a rocket on Venus, which is kind of cool. Maybe we'll go visit it if we land on Venus, because this might be a hard mission. Actually, as a matter of fact, we got that. We got this. We have a ton of parachutes. Okay, so now we are burning to get closer to Venus so we can get into a Venus orbit. We need to get into an orbit so we can then burn to get into Venus's atmosphere, and then that will slow us down and we will fall back to Venus. Because right now, we are going way too fast to fall into Venus. We would burn up. So that's why we're getting into an orbit. Okay, I'm going to stop it like right there. Then I'm going to burn over here. And we're going to turn backwards and burn again so we can get into an orbit. But we are almost landing. Just a few more minutes. We just got to do the important stuff, and then we can do the fun stuff. Okay, so engines are fully activated. They're roaring. Boom, there we go. So we are in high Venus orbit. We are in a high Venus orbit. Successful. So now, I'm going to show y'all Venus. Well, actually, it's going to take me a while to zoom out and show y'all Venus, but who cares? There we go. That's Venus right there in the corner. So we're going to zoom back in and go to Venus now. So we're going to turn again so we can knock ourselves out of the orbit. We're going to burn retrograde so we can knock ourselves out of orbit. And now, boop, we ran out of fuel. That's alright. We still have lots more fuel in our last stage. We're going to ignite the engines. 3, 2, 1. Boom. So engines are ignited, and we will be falling to Venus shortly. I'm going to adjust our trajectory a little bit, though, because this is going to be a harsh re-entry. Okay. That's much better. Okay, so now we're going to turn and get ready for this landing. Y'all hyped for this landing, guys? Are y'all hyped for this landing? I'm hyped for this landing. Venus. So, as you can see, we are entering Venus's extremely thick atmosphere, and that's why there's so much fire. Re-entering Earth is still extremely difficult, and you are a plasma ball, literally, while you're falling back to Earth. But since Venus has such a thick, hot atmosphere, it's even worse on Venus. So this might take us a couple tries, because we might burn up. But here we go. Here we go. We are 25 kilometers above Venus's surface. And Venus looks yellow from Earth because it's atmosphere, but it's actually very rocky. See, I told you it would probably take us a few tries. But it's actually very rocky and a black surface, which is something a lot of people don't know. So we're actually going to use our engines to slow us down, because the slower you re-enter, the easier it is. So we just did that a little bit so we don't burn up like we did last time, because that was a little bit too violent of a re-entry path right there. So we're going to do it again just to ensure. And then we're going to make sure we have enough fuel. I'll just check my fuel. We're good. Alright, P. Oh, yeah. There's no one in here. This is just like a probe landing so we can go meet our other spaceship that's on Venus. But yeah, that was sad. But we're using our engines to slow us down now, so we'll be A-okay. Yeah, we're already almost done with the re-entry. We are just falling. And we are about 4,000 degrees Celsius, but our heat shield, that gold part right here, is what's keeping us safe. So we'll be fine. And then we're going to deploy the parachutes when we get to like 1,000 meters above the surface of Venus, and then we'll fall slowly back to it. And that will be our mission. And then we'll go visit that spaceship that we have on Venus already. Alright guys, so you can see these flames are starting to die down, and we're starting to greatly slow down. We are just about 5,000 meters above Venus's surface. And as you can see there, that's the rocky surface. You can't even see it that well because we're still pretty high up. But we are getting ready to deploy our parachutes. So as you can see, we don't even need that bottom part anymore, but we're not going to take it off because it's basically just another layer of protection now. So now we're just free falling. We're just falling straight towards the surface, but that's what our parachutes are going to help us with. Oh, we probably should not tip over. Alright, parachutes have been half deployed. Perfect. So now we are greatly slowing down, and you can see that rocky surface of Venus right about here. And our landing trajectory is actually really good because we're going to land in this pretty flat part. Alright guys, here we go. We're landing on Venus. I'm going to speed this up so y'all don't have to watch. We're going to deploy the landing legs now. So as you can see, we have landing legs so we can absorb some of that impact for our spaceship. So the last thing we want is our spaceship to, go kaboom. Boom! We just landed on Venus. Let's go. So we are here currently, and we need to get all the way over there so we can go visit our rocket friend. So I'm going to go ahead and take off again. But we're not going into space this time. We're going to turn and go to our rocket friend. So this is the hard part because landing on Venus while you're already on Venus is extremely difficult. So, holy crap! But there's oh shoot, oh gosh, I almost just blew up. Wow, that was risky. Holy crap. Hold on, I'm gonna retry that. So we almost just ran into another part that's gonna be very difficult is because Venus has an extremely it has a lot of dips in hips. So there's a ton of mountains on Venus. So that's going to be a very difficult point because we have to avoid the mountains. There's a giant mountain right here, as y'all can see, but that's about the highest mountain we're gonna have to face. So I think if we get about 4,000 meters from the surface, we'll be fine. Why am I falling? There we go. Used to know throw. It would always make me. Okay. We are now traveling to our rocket. 6 whole people in here. What's up, everybody? Make sure you like and subscribe. We just landed on Venus, as y'all just saw. But now we are going to our other spaceship that's on Venus already. And this is gonna be, oh wow. Well, that's not good. I don't think that was supposed to happen. So one thing I did actually overlook and forget about is when you turn, we went too high. So you are actually in the atmosphere, which is something you definitely don't want to do because Venus's atmosphere is again extremely thick. So I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to land, take off, like again and again. So then we can have a easier, and we don't have to do it for like one big time because that would be very difficult. Because traveling long distances on Venus is hard because the atmosphere. But anything for y'all, because y'all want to see our other spaceship on Venus, so that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so we're coming in for a landing on Venus. Another one. Okay, we have just, and then we're going to land. Boom. So we just landed on Venus. That was a little bit of a rough landing, but who cares? We're gonna turn on our engines, full power, and we're gonna go again. And we're also collecting lots of samples, which is a good thing, so we can learn more about Venus. Because Venus is a very interesting planet. It is actually, in my opinion, one of the probably the most interesting planet in our solar system. Because of course the other planets are really cool, but it's something about Venus. Like it looks like a gas giant to the naked eye, but it really is like a rocky planet. So we are going very fast. We are not even close to going there though, because our other rocket is on the other side of Venus. So I think what I'm actually going to do though is I'm going to launch into space. I'm going to launch this rocket into space and go through Venus again. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. But we're just going through Venus's atmosphere at this point. Okay. Turning it off now. Turning our engines off. We're going in for another landing. You have full bundle? Yes, I have all the stuff. I dare you to send a rover to Pluto. Bet. Matter of fact, we're just gonna do that now. Who cares about that rocket? A rover to Pluto. Okay, let's do it. We're going to actually still use this rocket, but we're going to take off the crew module. And we're going to do a payload. Okay, so let's make our rover. In one launch? Okay, well, okay. Let's think. Let me go on my email, because I have a ton of stuff saved in my email. I have a ton of blueprints, because, I made a ton of blueprints. So, we'll do that, but I just need to grab my blueprints, and I have to turn the camera off, because I don't want Joe to steal my info. That would be pretty bad. Okay. I'm going to grab my rover. One launch. This is going to be really hard. Okay. Okay, I have my rover blueprint. What? But the real question is, what rocket am I going to use for this? Probably the Falcon 9 Heavy, to be honest. Or actually, I'm just going to do the Falcon 9 cargo, my cargo blueprint for the Falcon 9. Which is a pretty good blueprint, in my opinion. Let's see. Important news. You must do gravity assist. Absolutely not. Why is it dark? Because I'm in my email. I'm in my email. I'm grabbing my stuff because I sent some of my blueprints to my friends, and I'm grabbing them. Okay. I got it. But I don't have I thought I had a satellite blueprint. I don't have a satellite blueprint. I only have my rover blueprint and my Falcon 9 Heavy blueprint. So, that's whatever. We'll just have to make a satellite fresh. But I'm turning back on the display. Just give me 1 second. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Okay, perfect. You can dock to rockets. Yeah. I've been doing a lot of docking missions recently because it's a really good skill to have, but it's hard. Especially like, especially when you. So I'm gonna do boom. Load. Oh. Wait. Oh, hold on. Glitched, bro. It didn't save the rover, so I have to grab it again. But it won't take as long because I already have it pulled up. My bad, y'all. Copy. Okay, boom. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. 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 There we go. Alright, perfect. Sorry about that, y'all. It's just, I keep grabbing them for my blueprint, but I also, I forgot it. Like, I forgot to save the other one. So I'm going to save it real quick. Escape velocity. Are you using the BP to build that Falcon 9, right? Yeah. The Titan can... Oh, yeah. Well, solar system escape velocity is really difficult. 2 launches can be good. I would dare you to do a sample return, rover, and satellite in 1 launch. How would you even do that? That would be... I would need a really big rocket. But yeah, the Falcon 9 could definitely not make that. But this is a modified Falcon 9 that I have. It can go to Mars. It has enough Delta V to get to Mars. It can't go back though. That's for sure. Load. Okay, Falcon 9 cargo. Import. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so we have it now. So this is the rover. Pretty nice little rover, I think. What do y'all think about it? And then let's build the satellite though. So we'll do the satellite and then the rover. So boom, that's a little nice trick that you can do to get a nice satellite is by doing the parachute trick. So then I'm gonna put a probe in the middle so we can control it, and then I'm gonna put. Let's think. What should I put on this guy? The Voyager has the rocket and the satellite. Yeah. Compare it to a capsule. Compare my rover to a capsule? Okay. Okay, and I'm gonna put this there. Actually, I'm not. We're just gonna do a small satellite to help us, so it doesn't take up much cargo space, because we definitely need a lot of cargo space, because this is a big mission. And then the rover has built-in, what was I gonna say? It has built-in parachutes, so we'll be fine with parachutes. I'm just putting in RCS, and we'll put solar panels. Yep. Perfect. Okay. Because this is a very powerful upper stage, and then this bottom stage is very fuel efficient, so it can push us. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna add solar panels. I'm gonna add them. You can't have a satellite without solar panels. Should I put them like? Yeah, I'm gonna put them like that. All right. Let me. Hold on. Whoa. Dude, I'm trying not to break my rocket, but I need to do something. Okay. How do I make it to where the engines are on? Because I lost the staging when because I had to import the blueprints. No. Small 6 wide tank recommended. Simple tut, make a dish on top of the satellite dish, yeah. I could do like a different kind, like a bigger one, like something like, because I know how to make a satellite dish. Boom. Actually, so I'll go like that, and I'll use some landing legs. Let's see here. Something like that could work. Yeah, something like that could work. That's a lot of engines. Yeah, make a stage and drag select over the engines, and yeah. But for some reason, like, my drag won't work. Like, I can't do it. Like, it's you just hold right click, right? For some reason, it won't do it for me. Oh, it's left click. My bad. I guess I'm just stupid. My bad, y'all. But the problem is there's so much stuff in here, so it might. Yeah, it's gonna take out the landing legs. So, let's see if I can take that out. Like, take it off of that. Because we definitely don't want the landing legs opening when we're launching. That would not be very good. Hello? Can you not? Matter of fact, we're just going to do the landing legs to open during the stage, because who cares? Who cares? As long as it's still functional, it doesn't matter. Perfect. Alright, yeah, we're just going to do it like that. Who cares? As long as the rocket is functional. Hold on. And then stage this big engine. That didn't do anything. I'm going to delete that stage. The problem with this engine is it's like massive, though. Ugh, difficult.
Put your wiener away. What are you talking to?
Alright, I'm back. My dad came in. SLS? Oh my gosh, yeah, I have an SLS blueprint. I have an SLS blueprint. I got you with that. We'll do that later. Dude, I can't get this staging down, so literally what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna part clip some engines. I'm not even jerking you. I'm just gonna part clip like some Titan engines and put on no heat damage. Who cares, bro? Just like, do you see this? Do you see this? Do you see this mayhem? Nah, y'all are good. I have a blueprint for the SLS. I'll for sure do that after this. It's gonna be a very powerful second stage. There we go. Whatever. It's not the best, but it doesn't matter. Who cares? No, I'm taking this off. We're not even gonna use the launch tower. All right, there we go. that it's gonna have to work. Whatever. Okay. Booyah. Perfect. So first, I'm going to put the rover in there, and then I'll finish our satellite. How should I put this in here? I think I'm gonna put it like that, and then I'm gonna need some way to get it down. So we're gonna put a couple heat shields. Wait. Okay. We're gonna put a couple heat shields. And by a couple, I mean a ton of heat shields. We're just gonna put a box of heat shields around it. Where's structural parts? There we go. We're gonna need some long structural parts so we can protect our rover. But I am on Steam SFSPC. Make a capsule. And put a sky crane? Yo. Hold on. One thing at a time. But I'm good to stream for a while. But I might have to do something in a little bit, but it's alright. Okay, boom. We're gonna put that there, and then we're gonna put a separator. Boom. And move it down and put it like, we're gonna put it like this. Whoa. Hold on. We're gonna need to use a different kind of separator. I'm gonna use a docking port, as a matter of fact. Why not build and land with NASA, like NASA? Like you want me to land it like with an engine? Like how do y'all want me to land it? You just see I'm good non-DLC builder. That's tough. I use DLC. I use DLC. I like it. How about this? We'll land it with like I did this one time and it worked. It was just a little bit weird. I'm like, hold on. We land it with engines. Like, boom. Or something. Use the smallest engines to land. True that. But how, like, do you want me to put it in a fairing? Because I'm not familiar. I don't know how they landed it with NASA. Or landed both of them. ion engines. I'm not using ion engines to land. This is Mars. We need something more powerful than that. I'll use we'll see. Alright. Boom. This will be our lander. This will be our lander. We're just going to land it like this. We'll just do it like this. Boom. Yeah, we're just going to land it like a rocket. A little makeshift lander for the rover. We're actually going to... I need a structural. Because I want to push these out more. So when they're retracted, they don't touch the rover. Because I have part clipping on, and that would be really bad. Yeah, perfect. So then I'm gonna put that. We're gonna take off these bearings. Ooh, shoot! I did not mean to do that. Hold on. Okay, yeah. Boom. Okay, what are y'all saying? Frontier engines, Colbarians, and Valiants. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. We can be mission control? Yes, y'all can. Y'all can be mission control. Alright, we're gonna do something like this. Valiant engines. Oh, Valiant engines have more thrust than I thought. So do these. To be honest, I thought they had way less thrust. I did not know that. I know they're extremely efficient, though. Okay. We're gonna use, like... that's too close. That would make it burn. I wonder if this is enough thrust to slow this down. And then we'll use some ion engines. Boom, boom. Boom. Boom, boom. To add some extra thrust. Put a probe. Yeah, for sure. Boom. I'm gonna do it like that one guy said. But do you think this is big enough for all those engines? 2 Valiants, 2 Callberries. So, okay. So 2. Boom. 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 You think that's gonna work? Like, hold on, let's test this out. Let's test this part out. Oh my gosh. I don't think you were supposed to do that. Okay, so that's gonna fly away, which I'm actually glad we found that flaw. Let's do what can we do to fix that? We need to dock it, like we just need a better separator. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it like this, like boom. And then we'll put A. Boom. And then I'll move this up even more. We have enough room. And then it will burn. Yeah, I know. We're gonna have to. I think it will burn. Yeah. You said it was. I knew it was gonna be too small for that. That's alright. We'll fix it. We'll just remove the other ones, the Colberries. We'll just use Valiant and Frontier. So that should be enough thrust, and then we'll add a heat shield, like down below. It's gonna be very wonky looking, but it's not about. Yeah, turn carefully for sure. Like, hold on. What if I... Ooh, I have an idea. Okay, this is gonna be a very weird lander. Just heads up. But we're just gonna do it because why not, you know? It's a spaceflight simulator. It's not real life. Stick with me. No, stick with me. Wait. Stick with me. Look what I'm doing. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that, right? Then we're going to put heat shields down here. We're going to do our own special design of heat shields. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then we're going to do boom. Boom. So that's our heat shields. And then we'll undock that. Boom, that's our lander, and then let's finish our satellite, and then we'll be good to go. This is my inspo for the satellite. Let me go on Chrome real quick. This is my inspo for our satellite. Yeah, that should definitely work. That should work. Okay, now we're here. Ooh, that's 12 wide. I don't want a 12 wide. That's my inspo for the satellite, and then using our inspo, we can go like boom. And then we're gonna do this part, like this part orange, and this part like this, and then we could go. Boom. 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 And then we'll add some ion engines and RCS. Or I'm not even gonna add RCS. Who cares? I'm just gonna add ion engines. Boom. Boom. So that's our satellite. This is our rover lander. Probe. I put a probe. Can you make a space station worse? That would take hours. Probably not today. Maybe another day. But okay. So we're gonna get rid of that fairing. Now we just gotta figure out how to. How are we gonna attach this? Oh, I have a great idea. Okay. So we're gonna put this on first because this leaves last. And then we'll put the satellite. We're gonna figure out how to put the satellite on top. I'll probably dock it to this side, similar to this. Okay, and then since it's gonna burn off, probe. I added a probe. I'm like I added a probe, right? I think I added a probe. Look. Yeah, I added a probe. See? Probe right there. Oh no. Can you go back to the way you were? Hey. Hello? Hey. Whatever. It's fine. And then we'll dock the satellite, and then since it'll burn up anyways, we'll add docking ports here to dock to the rocket. So it's not pretty. It's not pretty, but it's a single launch satellite and rover mission. So what do you expect? And then since it's gonna burn up, we'll just add some like structural parts to keep this attached using part clipping, of course. Perfect. Okay, now we just gotta attach this. Yes! Alright, we're ready for launch. We're ready for launch. Let's go. What did you miss? Literally nothing. We're just ready for the launch. That's all you missed. Finally, holy moly. That kind of took a while. And okay. Let's do this. Ooh, that was loud. Where's the staging? Oh, I'm not connected to the rocket. That scared me. That actually, woo. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where's the staging? No. No. No! That's alright. I think he's Spaceship. I'm better than Spaceship. I've been watching so much Spaceship lately, I'm not even gonna lie. Boom. Hey, it doesn't have to be pretty. It doesn't have to be pretty as long as it works, alright? Take a look at Delta 4. Yeah, have y'all seen the Delta 4 rocket? That thing's not pretty. It works though. There we go. We got the staging down. Oh my gosh, how many fairings are in this rocket? I built this rocket so long ago. It's so hard. I was using BP editing on my friend's PC. Yeah, aerodynamics? No. Aerodynamics? Who's that? Who's aerodynamics? Holy crap. Alright. Alright, mission control. Look at that stage, that was so stupid. Part editor, yeah. Bro is glazing himself. Hey, who cares? Alright guys, I need mission control, because we're launching. Whoa, why is it not like, hold on, let me fix the camera. Is that better? Hold on, let me make sure that's better before we launch. The screen isn't centered? Yeah, my bad about that. Let me fix the screen, I didn't see that. It's cause I have an ultra large monitor. My monitor is 30 inches wide, so the screen can't do that. What's the rocket's call sign? Let's make one up. Make one up, y'all. I don't care. I'm gonna go grab a water, so y'all figure out whatever y'all need to figure out, and then I'll be right back. The king's back. The king's back. Alright, so the reason it took me so long, I was filling up my water bottle, and then what the heck happened to the launch tower? Anyways, I was filling up my water bottle. I was making, I'm making fries because I'm hungry in the air fryer, and then I'm going to clear debris. But that's besides the point. And then I was grabbing a Diet Pepsi. So, yep. Oh, wait, I forgot to do the mission control thing. Hold on, let me go back to launch. Sorry, guys. Alright. T-minus 2 minutes. Falcon 365. I got it. Wait, so now Falcon is in control of the engine startup. Perfect. Hey, bruh. No, my bad. I didn't realize. I forgot that we were doing the mission control. That's my bad. Whoa, that just knocked it off the freaking thing, yo. Don't tip over. We go for engine startup. Okay, engines are started up. Now give me a countdown. Let's go. Let's do it. I've been playing SFS for like a year. We're throttling up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then y'all can say whatever y'all want. Let's go. Ignition. All engines running. Yep, locked in. I'm not even landing the booster. I don't care. Full throttle. Yep. We're going through throttle. We got to throttle down because we're going to max Q. Hope you finish. Me too. I hope everything goes well. We'll see. If not, that just means we'll have to try again. And liftoff. I love when they say that. And liftoff. Falcon 365 is on its voyage to Mars. Yo, I did not mean to pitch that hard. Hey, that's called a mega roll pitch. There we go. Oh yeah. Y'all mess with the roll pitch right there? That was crazy. Steer? No. We're good. Hey, Falcon 365, it's because it's, what the heck? It's because Falcon 365 is not aerodynamic at all. So we need a pitch so you can get into the easy orbit. It's good though. That's just called roll pitch, baby. Yep. Alright, so we're pushing into orbit. Oh, I have infinite fuel on. I was like, why has this not ran out yet? Now I have no cheats on except for part clipping and infinite build space. Okay, we're in orbit. That was a very weird orbit, but that's fine. Maximum unaerodynamic pressure. That's crazy. Whoa, we are. Yeah, look at this aerodynamic pressure right here. Hold on, let me turn. It's because that was not a very good thing. Oh, we're not in orbit. That's probably not a good thing. Hold on, guys. Main engine cut off. Nope, we cannot cut off main engine yet. We are not in orbit. Here, that was just not good. Hold on. Let me not roll pitch to like 90 degrees, and then we'll be fine. Sorry about that. Yeah, we should probably not have done that. There we go. Yeah, we're good now. Alright, we're gonna start throttling down the... What is bro doing? Hey, hey, hey. This is a very hard rocket to drive, to fly, okay? This thing has no aerodynamics, okay? Do you see this? The air doesn't curve around that. No, it just goes. It just splats. Full power? Yeah, we're going full power. Let's do it. Is the rocket? Oh, I was like, what are we doing? Alright. Now, we have to separate because the staging on this is messed up. So, boom. There we go. There we go. We're going to need no heat damage for this. That's the only cheat. Whew. Power. Alright, we're in low Earth orbit. Let's go. LEO. Hey, you're trying so hard not to laugh. Hey, buddy, it's fine. You can laugh. Just know that we're gonna be successful mission. Let's go. Mecho and separation. Yo, I love this guy. This guy's the best mission controller. Y'all are really good at mission control. Alright, let's go. We're gonna find the transfer orbit in like 2 years. Transmars injection burn. Yep. Copy that, mission control. But this is an accrued mission, so technically you'd be like, copy that, mission control. Alright, let's see here. We're doing a... Alright, we're going for Trans-Martian injection burn. But it's gonna take like no time at all because we have so much power in this second stage. And a lot of fuel. Like a surprising amount of fuel. Alright, come on, give me this. Give me this. Do you have an encounter? Come on, where's our encounter? We don't have an encounter yet. Wait, do we like... Hold up. Looks like we're gonna have to flip the rocket. Throttle down so we can get a... Where's our, Looks like we're gonna have to find a new transfer point, window. That's alright though. We're just gonna have to do a correction burn. It's all good. You lost it? It's good. We're just gonna have to do another one. It's alright. See? Yeah. See? We're good. We're Gucci. This is just a correction burn, which actually makes it more realistic because most missions have correction burns. Like Artemis 2 had a correction burn. Apollo 11 had a correction burn. Almost all the Apollo missions had a correction burn. Alright, we have an encounter. I'm time warping to the encounter. Retry? No, I got it. We just had to do a correction burn. Perfect. Alright, we are in Mars gravitational field. You are back on course. Let's go. Let's go. Wait, what did it say? I wonder if it's even possible to be banned from SFS. I don't think so. You can be banned from SFS Universe or the SFS forum though if you like say bad stuff or upload inappropriate blueprints. But I don't think that would be weird to get banned from SFS. That would suck. I would be very sad. Okay, so now we're gonna go into Mars orbit. We're gonna do the orbital injection burn. Was that Deimos? And Phomos? Yeah. Oh, we only have 0.4% fuel left. I think we'll be fine. We'll just have to make it count. Okay, we're out of fuel. Cool, cool, cool. That's alright. Boom, boom. Okay, perfect. Alright, let's just hope this can get us into orbit. If not, we're gonna have to redraw. Okay, okay, okay. Well, yeah, it is hard to get into Mars orbit. It's hard to get into any planet's orbit. Well, we're gonna have to retry that because we're gonna have to save some fuel. Alright, well, let's think. What could we do? You gotta go? Alright, peace. Well, let's just say we did a refuel mission. Yeah. Sure. Alright, guys? Totally. Alright, now we're pushing into orbit. Alright, bye. Thanks for joining the stream. Yeah, it was nice. Nice having you. Alright, let's see here. We are in high Mars orbit. W. So now we gotta deploy the satellite, because we are in Mars orbit, which means it's satellite time. But a good trick to get into orbits is really all you have to do is turn backwards. Like bro, are you serious? Our satellite just docked again. Alright, hold on, let me ignite all the engines. Well, I mean, have all the engines ready to be ignited. Alright, push it off. Perfect. Dude, ion engines are so good for stuff like this. Alright, now we're gonna turn down the throttle, and we're going to push ourselves into Mars for the Mars landing, for the rover landing. I mean, that's gonna be a really harsh re-entry, but I don't really care. I mean, entry. It wouldn't be re-entry, bro. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me see. Engine on. Boom. There we go. It's gonna be a really steep entry, but I don't really care. I don't really give a heck. It's fine. We have a ton of heat shields. We can always slow down if we really need to. Ooh, turn. Woo! Spicy. Alright, we're coming in. Even the rover's wheels are turning. It's so funny. Actually, oh, what the heck? Why are we... We're already landing. Whoa. We are going way too fast. Hold on. Maybe we can still pull this off. Hold on, let me turn off no hit damage. Okay, we're good. Whoa, never mind, we are not good. We need more fuel. That's okay. We can just refuel, because it's okay. That was risky. Oh, it was risky. No way we just pulled that off, though. Holy crap. No way. Hold on, let's get off the heat shields. Ooh, crap. There we go. Good. Holy crap, there's no way we just pulled that off. Even though oh, I could have just took some fuel from the rover. It's fine. Let's just say we did that. That's totally what we did, right? Wink, wink. But it looks like it's going to be a successful mission. That was risky, yeah. I knew it was going to be a really hard re-entry, but I just didn't really care. Because we're just hold on. Because we're just such a good space agency that we don't need to worry about that stuff. We're just too good for that. There we go. So we dropped that. So it's going to help us slow down a lot. Because we won't have to worry about that. Perfect. Alright, let me turn upside down. Hello, what's up, fantastic spiders? How you doing? Alright, let's see here. Boom. Alright, we're coming in for landing, y'all. Hey, I need one of y'all, mission controllers, when we land, say the Eagle has landed. Because we're American. We're the American Space Embassy Agency. There we go. Boom. As soon as we ran out of fuel, too. Actually, that was perfect. Okay. Now for the dangerous part. Getting the rover down. Okay. Okay. Rover's good. The rover's good. Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. Alright. Using the ladder. Because this is an elevator ladder. Boom. Okay. Good. Don't flip. Please don't flip. Wait, why? Okay, the game's lagging, but it's okay. Alright, let's try to use our rover wheels to turn. Yes! Yes! Successful! The Eagle has landed. Good, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. It's a pretty nice day. Let's go. We have a rover and a satellite on Mars in a single launch. Let's get it. Let's go. Perfect. Alright, we did that. We just did that. Perfect. Let's go. Mission success. That's a really weird orbit. That's not the orbit. That's the second stage. Wait, y'all wanna watch the second stage burn up? Alright, let's watch this. The second stage is about to burn up in orbit. Kaboom. Oh no, wait, some of it survived. Some of it survived. Do I like War of the Worlds? I've never heard of that. What is it? Okay, we exited the Space Center. RIP. Oh, yeah. RIP second stage of Falcon 365. RIP second stage. Oh, is the person that wanted the SLS still in here? Because we can do that real quick. Oh, no, I think that was the guy who just left. That's alright. But what is a terrifying movie about aliens? I'll have to watch it. I've actually been trying to watch a lot more movies. What's it on? I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna watch it. Load blueprint. This is a very good SLS blueprint. This took so long. So long. There's 562 parts. And I do like scary movies, so if it's scary, I'll for sure have to watch it too. I have to fold my clothes, because my dad told me that I had to clean my room, so that's what we're gonna do. I don't know about you, but I like a game called Spaceflight Simulators. Huh? What's Spaceflight Simulator? I don't think I've ever heard of that. Says we're legitimately playing. Alright. Boom. Look at that. This is the launch escape system. In case something bad happens. It's on Paramount Plus. Okay. I have that. I'll have to watch it. My room's not even that dirty, so it won't take me too long. Wait, I make my french fries already. I'm gonna go grab those. I'll be right back, y'all. Oh, shoot. I just spilled some of my drink. I'm back. Yeah, they were not done. The box said to put them in for a certain amount of time. No, that guy. What are you doing? Me? He's getting fries. No, that guy's live stream. Oh, never mind. All right. But yeah, so the fries were not done. So the box said to put them in at $3.95 for like 9 minutes. So I did that. It was not even nearly cooked. So, but it's whatever. I just put them in for longer. I ate one. I was like, ew. Wait, Evan, I think you commented on one of my videos. Really? That's cool. Wait, you have a channel? Are y'all hyped for the end of school? I do geography stuff. Oh, that's tough. Are y'all hyped for the end of school though? Like, I've been actually. Well, this is off topic from what I was just saying, but I've actually been wanting to do some geography. I think it's pretty cool. But, anyways, are y'all excited for the end of school? For me, school ends next week. Next week is my last week of school, and I have Tuesday off because it's election day in my city. But on Tuesday, stay tuned. I'm gonna drop a YouTube video. I'm gonna be messing around with Target with my grandma. We're gonna be messing around. We're gonna do a vlog. But our first IRL vlog, and then we're gonna buy a ton of stuff. You're homeschooled? It's called Roar of the Road to Spaceflight. It's a 2005. You can watch it on stream. Yeah, I'll definitely watch it. For sure. I'll let you know what I think of it. Matter of fact, I'll post a short on it today. I have 2 movies to watch today, so I'll watch that and then I'll watch the other one. I might watch the other one first, so it might be later in the day. But yeah, you're homeschooled? That's nice. So I have a question for you because you're homeschooled. Do you have like a summer break, or do y'all do homeschooling all year? Because some of my friends do homeschool, and one of my friends, he does school all year. He gets so mad when I have summer break. He's like, this is no fair. I have to do school all year. Make a rocket to land on the captured asteroid and come back. Bet. After I clean my room, or I'm going to clean a little bit and then I'm going to do that. And then I'll clean a little bit and do something else. But I'll start building that now. Wait, how about this? Let's land on it with the SLS. Let's just add landing legs to the Orion capsule. Y'all like that idea? Also, guess what I subbed because you're so nice. Really? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I try to be nice. But, yeah. Let's see here. Okay. So right here is where I'm going to add the landing legs. I'm just trying to think of how I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to just stick them on there. Boom. Perfect. Found your channel, but I still can't remember. I'll check it soon. Whoa, cool. Artemis rocket. Yep, the SLS, Space Launch System. So we're launching this to the captured asteroid, which I've never landed on the captured asteroid, so I'm kind of nervous. Is it hard? Yeah, I added legs. Because if we're gonna land on the captured asteroid, we're gonna need some landing legs. But the only bad thing about this rocket is since it has so many parts, 561, it's very laggy during launch. But I also have to study soon, so this will probably be our last mission for now. But I'll turn on notifications to my channel, because I'll post like 3 videos before I stream again. But I really like this stream has been so peak, like it's just fully peakness. Thanks for using blue film. Yes. It's just very laggy. And another life, I'll be your girl. Wait, what the heck? What the heck? My mod. Hold on. Yeah, my channel, but some of the videos that I post won't be me though, because I run this channel with me and my friend. He has not been posting a lot. Let me even check if he has been. I haven't been posting a lot either. I'm not gonna lie. But let's see. No, he hasn't posted anything since all these videos recently have been me. But there's no recent videos. Wait, who? But he like pickles. Okay. You gotta go. Hope you like War of the Worlds. Yeah, I bet I will. Sounds good. Pickles the cat. Is that the real? Is that the real Pickles the cat? Skipping big fuel tank and let the boosters carry. Yeah, because like that's what Artemis 2 actually did. Seeing the throttle at 83. Yeah, it's just because like when you're launching it, it's a little bit laggy, so I throttle down to make it not as laggy. Yeah, because in Artemis 2, they actually, that's crazy here. Yo, that'd be crazy if you subbed. That'd be crazy. Your mic sounds like it's from 2010. Okay, bro. It's because I spilled water all over it. Yeah, I put landing legs on it. We're gonna go to captured asteroid. Yeah, old as gold, dude. Old as gold. Yeah, I like this guy. Nah. It's whatever. Some days it's really good, some days it's not. I don't even know, but it's whatever. Cause it's not, I'm using headphones. It's not made for mic, it's made for listening. I have the AirPod Maxes on. But the sound quality on the AirPod Maxes is so good. It got ranked top 10 in the world for headphones like a week ago. But yeah, bro, on Spotify you can put on lossless audio, which is the highest quality audio, and it's crazy. Are you playing on what mode? Realistic, or easy, or hard? I'm playing on sandbox. I play on sandbox because I just like to have fun with it. But I've been wanting to do a video where I try realistic mode. I think I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Well, what day? I'm trying to think on what day would be the best day to do that. I'm gonna use the last of the fuel in the big tank because we need a lot of fuel for it. Oh, wait, where is the captured asteroid? Where is it? Wait, do I not have the captured asteroid? Is my what? Where is it? Hold on. Chat. Whoa. Wait, I'm confused. Where's the captured asteroid? Wait, this is on Steam. So, I usually play on my phone. Wait, is my Spaceflight? Is my Spaceflight simulator not updated? That's weird. You gotta be jerking me, bro. It's whatever. Well, we're not going to the captured asteroid. We'll land on the moon. We'll pretend it's the captured asteroid. Wait, actually, it's up to y'all. Do you want me to land on the moon, or do you want me to do it Artemis 2? Because we could do either one. Yeah. I think it has RCS. Yeah, I'm gonna use the RCS to turn. The music on those older SFS, yeah. Blueprint reviews. Bet, dude. That's actually yes. I'm gonna make a blueprint review video and a realistic mode video. Probably not both tomorrow, but I'll be working on them, and I'll let y'all in. Whenever I stream, we can do exclusive sneak peeks at the videos. But yeah, make sure y'all all put notifications on for the channel so then you can know when we are streaming. Because I'll be streaming, I'll try to stream daily, but the thing is, my PC's at my dad's house. So, I go to my dad Sunday through Sunday, and then the next week I'll be at my mom's for the week. So, we'll figure something out. Because I wonder if you could stream on a phone. Because I play on my phone when I'm at my mom's, since I don't have a PC at my mom's. So, that's what I'm thinking I could try to do. So, I'm throwing shades like it's sunny. Who had Eminem on the first album? Who had Kanye saying shit? There we go. Okay, perfect. So we're gonna land on the mun. Hey, did y'all get that reference? Land. Be careful. Yes, we're gonna do this first try. Because landing on the moon, in my opinion, is so easy. So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna say that, and then I'm gonna like mess up. We're gonna siphon all the fuel to the lander stage too. Okay. Boom. Oh, the iconic solar panels from the Orion spacecraft. Am I excited for SFS2? Dude, I'm so excited for SFS2. Because it's going to be like a better KSP. I said it. I'm sorry. People glaze KSP. Bro, this game is so good. And bro, in my opinion, this game is better than KSP, and it's in 2D. So we're in moon orbit. But yeah, I'm so hyped for it. Butter, how long have you been in the stream? I feel like I haven't seen you talk a lot. Oh, I did. Yo, did you see what just happened, guys? I don't think that was supposed to happen. We can just revert though. Yeah, I'm so hyped for SFS2. Ooh, you saying that reminded me, like, oh wow, dude, I'm hyped. Wait, matter of fact, I'm gonna leave this in moon orbit for a second. I'm gonna go grab my French fries. Hopefully they're actually done. That song sucks. I hate Megan Thee Stallion. Anyways, I'm back, and the fry recovery mission, perfect. It went great, and these fries sure are good. That little viewer icon says 1 to me. Well, it's less than it was, but for me it says 4 right now. It was at 8 though. That was crazy. It was at 8, and I was like, yo. I mean, that's a lot. All right, let's get ready to land on the moon. Boom, boom. I don't have KSP. Should I get KSP, guys? I'll still play Spaceflight Simulator more, but I feel like I might get KSP just to have both. You know what I mean? Just a few seconds ago. Yeah. Yeah. This will unfortunately be our last mission though, because after this, I have stuff I need to do. But don't fear, because guess what? You can just press that little bell button, ka-ding, and then guess what happens? You'll get notified. Make sure you have YouTube notifications up though, because sometimes they'll just like not put the notifications. But if you do have them on and working, you can watch the stream next time. But we're coming in for a landing. This it looks like we're gonna have to try again now. This landing was not very good. Oh no! Oh no! Woo! You recommend the landing leg is almost as tall as the whole service module in the capsule. Oh yeah, I always use the giant ones. Hey man, I'd recommend you Plague Inc. or Cell to Singularity. I personally like them. So I've never played Cell to Singularity, but I've played Plague Inc. That's a really good game. I have that on my phone, and I'm actually matter of fact, I might get that on Steam because I feel like that's a good game to stream. But I don't know. It depends on how much it is. Yep, this is going to be the first time we've landed on the moon since the 60s. If this was real. Hey, give me a box of scrap metal. I'll make a rocket that can go to the moon. Nah, I'm lying. I could definitely not do that. I had baseball pictures today at 9 in the morning. I was like, yo, it's the weekend, gang. Why do we have pictures? It's the weekend. Come on. Yo! Oh my gosh, I do this every single time I press the wrong darn button. Houston, we've got a problem. You know what I mean? Okay, so the engines are on. Why is my ignition button not working? Hello? Oh my gosh. Oh, it's because I'm time warping. Duh. Can we start build a suit in the case with crap? So why can't you? You know what? Yep, that's it. I'm building a rocket out of scrap metal. Yep. Okay, what did you bring in for your science fair project? Oh, just a solid rocket motor that works. You know, I want to be a physicist. I take high school physics courses, and I'm about to get into college physics courses. But I want to start picking up the hobby of building rockets. Even though I don't want to be a aerospace engineer, I don't want to do that. But I feel like building rockets would be really cool. I wonder if it's illegal to try to launch a rocket to the moon. You know what I mean? I wonder if you can just launch a rocket straight to the moon. Just without any permission or anything. I feel like that should be illegal, but at the same time I feel like it shouldn't be illegal. This is gonna be a weird little landing, but we're gonna land because we're gonna hover above the moon's surface for a little bit. You see how fast we're moving? Oh, never mind. I'm slowing down. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, dude, I'm definitely gonna be a physicist. I'm not to brag, but I'm really good at physics. It's my passion. I've always wanted to figure out how stuff works, and that's exactly what physics is. And I've just been I'm a really hard worker. I've been grinding physics. Literally, in 1 year I finished the middle school physics course. I'm about to finish a high school physics course, and then I'm going into the college college AP physics course. Okay. So we're landing on the moon right now. We're gonna land with one landing leg because I'm just like that. You know, we're not gonna let a missing landing leg set us back from making history. It's just gonna be hard. Wait, what if I just land without any landing legs? You know what? Like full Artemis 2 style. Because Artemis 2 didn't have any landing legs. Let's go. Wait, the solar panels are in my landing legs. You know what? Screw it, I'm dropping. Boom. Let's go. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty darn smart. I'm a little smart cookie. And I'm actually so hyped because next year I'll be in 8th grade. Yeah, but we had the same thought. Nah, I'm gonna just revert. But next year I'm gonna be in 8th grade, and our school offers a high school class, a high school math class. But you have to like do a whole bunch of stuff to get into it. I got into it. I'm so hyped because then that means like I'll start high school in algebra like 3 instead of algebra 2 or 1. So then my senior year I'll just be like whatever. I can do whatever I want pretty much. I can like take whatever class I want for math, which will be nice to have some freedom. Yep, the Eagle has landed. Yep, we landed with the SLS, modified SLS. But now we're out of fuel. But it's okay, because someone just gave us free fuel. Wink, wink. Now, we're going to just go back to Earth, and then I'm going to have to end the stream, unfortunately. That's a smart buddy there, playing SFS. Thank you. But yeah. Yep. Anything's possible. You just gotta work hard. Like think of Leonardo DiCaprio in The Wolf of Wall Street. You know, he was a broke guy. You know what he did? He didn't let that stop him. He scammed a lot of people and made millions of bucks. Does that mean you should scam people? Probably not, but he's rich. Yeah. Alright guys, we're doing the re-entry injection burn. Ooh, let's do it. We're going home. We're going home. Alright, let's see here. We have 47% fuel. That guy on the moon, he gave us free fuel. You know what I mean? Yeah. And a lot of memes. Yeah, bro, he has so many memes. Like, that's crazy. I've never even thought about that. But that's true. Oh, do y'all know who Trains for Real is? I haven't watched him in a long time, but I saw he was gonna do a face reveal. I was like, oh, that's cool. I guess I didn't watch it. I mean, I was too busy listening to that Iceman. Did y'all listen to that? But whatever. The guy was John Cena. Yeah. Oh yeah, because he quit wrestling. So then he lives on the moon now and just gives fuel to people. So anyways, I was watching the Chains reveal. I wasn't watching it. The next day, I looked up. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot that happened. What does he look like? I thought he was gonna be like a light skin with dreads, tall, or he's gonna be like a really ghetto white boy, like in a good way though. Nope. He was Marlon. He was Marlon. Have I played Geometry Dash? Like not to the extent like people like Jinxie play it. Like I don't play it a lot. I've played it though, like in class. You know, I'll finish my work and then I'll be like, what do I do? So I'll just play like Geometry Dash. Wait a minute. Oh, I just read the same comment twice. My bad. There's also a new bro, why does it keep blowing up right there? Hold on. Guys, close your eyes for a second. I'm gonna teleport to 1,000 meters so we can just go home. Because I need to end stream. We'll do 5,000 meters. Oh, that's the moon. Oh, look at that. Yep, re-entry successful. Wait, why am I not falling? Whoa. Wait. Hold on. What's happening? I'm stuck in... That thing just evaporated. You know what? I'm gonna do it the good way. We're gonna re-enter like real. We're not gonna teleport because I don't cheat. But I just reverted way too far. We're on the moon, so I am gonna cheat, like, just to get into Earth's orbit. Okay. Space Agency re-entry be like, EO. Yeah, we evaporated, bro. We got liquefied. I don't know what keeps happening. It keeps happening in that one specific moment. If it was real life, I would know the answer, because there's like a lot of different variables, like aerodynamic pressure, leaks. But this isn't real life. This is a game. Obviously. Dude, I love Zach D films. And Nick, I watch him too. Nick Dio Giovanni. I also watch Max the Meat Guy. You might know who that is. He's been in some of Nick's videos. I like Max the Meat Guy a little bit more than Nick, but I liked him. Wait, it says your message got retracted. What did it say? That's weird. It said bye? Oh yeah. Yeah, I jettisoned it before re-entry. It makes it lighter. And it exposes the parachutes, which is a cool little detail. You know what I mean? Alright, hopefully we don't blow up. I'm gonna slow down to make sure if we start turning, it's not too late. Iceman, baby, what? Did y'all listen to any of the new Drake albums? Because everyone thought he was gonna drink, Oh, yeah. Wait, what was this thing? Oh, yeah, Drake. Everyone thought he was going to drop one album, but then he dropped 3 surprise albums, it was crazy. Your favorite, is Rush? I've never heard of him. Is it just Rush, or is it Rush Damn It? If you tilt a little, those astronauts will have the chance to touch plasma for the first time. Yo, I don't think I would want to touch plasma. Drake fell off, to be honest. Yeah, after the Kendrick beef, that was bad for him. But this album, these albums that he drops, they're great. They're great albums. Especially if you wanna listen to one of the songs. National Treasure is a really good song from Iceman. I hope I'm not speaking too soon, but it looks like our re-entry has been successful because we're not gaining heat anymore. We're losing heat, which means usually things don't go wrong here. Okay, Orion is coming back to Earth. I literally teared up. Yeah, you won't, yeah. You've been in one of... Oh, been in one. Okay, I thought you said you've been in one. He's been in one? Okay. What are the specs of your computer? So I have a NVIDIA 4020, and then I have I don't know anything else. I just know that. Iceman, baby, why you so cold? Alright, guys. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to end the stream after this. I know. Everyone can cry. Oh, we're landing on land? Holy moly, this might blow up. Wait, no, it's fine, because the parachutes are gonna fully deploy. But anyways, unfortunately, we're gonna have to say green apples after this. But that was a great stream. I really enjoyed the stream. I had a lot of fun. I hope y'all did too. Make sure y'all hit the button that says ding so you can get the notifications. Make sure your notifications are working. And then I'll be streaming maybe even later today, to be honest with you. Who knows? But without further ado, wait, hold on. Can you check system properties for me after the stream? How do you do that? Can I do it like on the stream? Like, hold on. How do you check system properties? Press Windows key, pause, break. What is the what? What is the pause and break button? Hold on. What is the pause and break button? Okay, what key is it, buddy? Pause, break. I don't have that key. I have pause. What if I go to system? Oh, I need to update my system. Well, I'll do it after and I'll post a video about it. Alright, but see ya. Without further ado,